In the armor of equipment available to you, flashbangs are most likely a standard item in your troopers' loadouts, ideal for banging dudes in small rooms. No homo. They will reliably stun opponents for several seconds who are caught within the area of effect. Your own troopers, somehow, are unaffected by stun grenades, even if they are in the area of effect. This can be exploited to more aggressively move before the grenade has even gone off to give you a couple extra seconds to exploit the stun effect. Additionally, if your troops have a bad throw by either clipping onto the door frame or an enemy standing in the doorway, will result in you fragging your entire squad. Flashbangs can be used in the standard gear slot in stacks of 2, or in the backpack slot with a stack of 3 for the ranger team. All teams have access to flashbangs, however the No Iraqi SWAT team only has access to stacks of 1 for flashbangs. The main drawback of flashbangs are the relatively small area of effect, thus larger rooms will require multiple troopers to throw bangers at the same time to fully suppress a large room and still take advantage of the stun time. Stingers are another less than lethal method for clearing out spaces. They are, however, often overlooked as their stun only lasts for a split second, and unlike in Door Kickers 1, enemies won't immediately flee a stinger in their area, but they will be suppressed, have to re-aim their weapon, and might often reposition where they might not be aiming directly at the fatal funnel anymore. Civilians will start to flee the area after a stinger goes off, which can be useful to minimize collateral damage by removing civilians from the line of fire. One of the main advantages of stingers is their larger AoE. This does work both ways, as stingers can still affect your own troopers. Anyone caught in the blue circle will briefly be stunned and face suppression. Anyone caught in the yellow circle will be injured, but this rarely kills anyone directly, so there's little threat of collateral damage when using stingers to clear out rooms with hostages or an HVT. This does pose a danger if your own troopers have a bad throw, as this can both directly injure your own troopers and leave them vulnerable to enemy fire. The real area where stingers shine isn't in directly stunning the enemy, but in easily suppressing them over a large area, such as a long hallway, an open marketplace, or a large room. Anyone caught in the AoE of 2 or 3 stingers will be fully suppressed, and therefore pinned, unable to move or retaliate. If you're interested in a more in-depth explanation of how the suppression mechanic works in this game, please do consider subscribing for more Door Kickers guides. Full suppression can often keep enemies locked for a longer period of time than flashbangs, as enemies can retaliate after the stun effect wears off, but suppression continues as they take incoming fire. Stingers are only available in stacks of 2 for the regular gear slots for the Ranger and Black Ops team. They do not have a backpack option for stingers. I often like to use the 3-banger pack with 2 stingers if another trooper has a slap charge bundle. The SWAT team does not currently have stingers available for use. While stingers might not replace flashbangs in everyone's loadout, the wide range of equipment available in the game allows you to explore different tactics to suit your playstyle. Consider giving them a try in your next playthrough for a different experience. I, for one, enjoy barraging a room full of stubborn enemies with a cluster of stingers, and watching them all cower on the ground after we enter. Well, at least until they add 9-bangers into the game. Whatever we can't do with speed or surprise, we sure as hell will make up for with violence of action.
Eat.